Hello, Sinvicta.
Hello, Northernlion. How you doing?
I'm doing well. It's gonna be a windy day of Geoguessr. I gotta get my chapstick on.
It's a windy day indeed. If you're getting that much wind inside your house, are you really inside anymore?
Ah, that's I forgot to put the windows in when we moved in. I knew I forgot something. It felt too much like a Minecraft house.
Dude, this is a real and honest to guys honest question.
Yeah.
I can you tell when there's a window open somewhere in the house by the way the air smells?
Usually, I think yes.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
as a kid especially, like if a window was open somewhere, you could kind of sense it. And if like a
Right.
TV, one of those old like picture tube CRTs was on,
Right.
I would always be like, hey, someone in the living room is watching TV. And then I go out, the volume's on zero, but all you hear is like,
Yeah, yeah. I can just tell it's there's something about the way the outside smells. Just
yeah,
I don't know if it's the pollen or whatnot, but like if there's a door that accidentally was left cracked open or one of the windows is open, like I can just I don't know smell it.
yeah.
Apologies to my viewers, by the way. I had Discord had reset all my audio levels, so and it was a little bit louder at the start there, but
Well,
I'm good to go whenever you
you know
are.
what? 3, 2, 1, good luck.
Good luck, have fun. Let's rock and roll in a new week here,
Yeah.
and I'm going to
Whoa.
I'm going to try not to forget the timer this time.
This outrageous assortment of flags early on. Sorry, it's just that my music got insanely loud.
You saw flags?
Dude, I don't even feel bad saying it. Like I don't think you can miss them.
We are on PROF.
Yes,
Correct.
it's correct.
Flags?
Like so many of them.
Yeah. You went the opposite way, or I went the opposite way, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, yeah.
We know we're not gonna get bamboozled. Although I'm gonna stick with going the way that I was originally going because I think there's more information over there.
Dude, what the heck is McDonald's? Palm trees? Big glass, like, I don't even know what you'd call this thing. Like a sky bridge?
A sky bridge?
Yeah. You know, like an overpass for pedestrians that runs between two buildings.
Uh,
You don't have to go
yeah.
outside.
I mean, I guess
to,
it's a sky bridge.
I think it's all I know about that is that that's a sky bridge in my world. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Now, do you think we're getting? I mean, obviously we know the flag,
Yes.
100%.
You're going to ask if we're getting bamboozled.
Well, but is it one of those cases where it's like this is the country that we're in, or is it the country that we're close to?
I will tell you, I do not feel bamboozled.
Okay, well,
As of right now, I do not
now that
feel
I've seen
bamboozled.
this now that I've seen this sign, I know that we're not being bamboozled.
I think we might be like, I don't know, right around there. But really, I don't know. Hold on, 1 minute 41 seconds. You're right. It's easy to get lost
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah.
Oh
Got
my
to go back to
God.
the start here. We're going facing that way.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'm as close as I can get, but I'm also like, gotta be pretty much in here.
This is interesting because our starting location is so like not close to where I ended up. I have to triangulate the highway here.
I wanna run something else by you. I feel
Okay.
like the map is even bigger when on fully extended than it was even last week when we remarked upon it.
Uh, it does look. It's taking up like a good 80% of the screen.
That's what I'm thinking.
Whenever, yeah. I have a feeling this one's going to be. I mean, we're both going to be in like the high 48, 4900s, but I bet
I
it's going. I bet it's
predict
going to fluctuate
I
quite a
predict there
bit.
will be a less than 250 point spread between us.
Yeah, I'm going to say that we're over here on this side. I have a feeling that feeder road. I don't. But the thing is, I don't know if this is the. I don't know if this is the highway or if it's this one here. It could be over here as well. I'm going to let it ride. I got 1 second left. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, you I went in the wrong direction there, brother.
What'd you get?
Yeah. You got me by 37.
Okay, it's a wash.
I saw that I saw that Prince Hussein interchange too, but like I thought like where I went up here. Oh, I went to the Ain Ghazal interchange. Of course.
Classic error. You mean to be on the Hussein interchange, you get on the I Ghazal?
Yep.
That's gonna cost you. They're doing construction down there.
Dude, I love the Jordanian guesses. Shout out to Jordan for not only having a lot of like national pride, but also fantastic street signs.
Yeah, thank you for putting your signs in the language that I speak. it helps me out a great
exactly
deal.
What I meant, but you know what I mean. Everything's clearly labeled. I mean, we get the same thing in Korea, Japan, Taiwan as well.
You know, I'm sure I've said it on this program many times, but it's like just very easy to be an English speaker. It's almost unfair.
Yeah.
Like I feel bad when I go to Japan and I'm like, man, not all, but like so many of your signs are in English. None of the signs in Canada are in Japanese.
Oh yeah. You're not gonna come to Texas and read some Jordanian. I can tell you that.
Well, actually, some of our SkyTrain stations have like Chinese and Japanese text on the signs, but even then, you're like, oh, strange. You know, it has a third language on it instead of just English and French.
But English is considered the common language at this point.
Yeah,
like the common tongue. I think.
Absolutely, yeah, I would agree. Which is very convenient.
Yeah, I mean for us English speakers. Madonna di Porto.
I'm looking at the exact same sign.
Are you really?
I am. I'm assuming at least.
Well, it's only
it does say Madonna di Porto, so I think we're in the same spot.
Now the question is, where are we? We know the country.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to say I know the country, but I very confident in the country, 100% confident in the region. Because anytime I see this, I'm always like, it could also be, you know, I don't want to say it could be Switzerland, but I think, you know, it could be parts of Switzerland. It could be like, I don't know, even like close to the Slovenian side. I don't know.
I just go in a circle. Do you ever click on Geoguessr and then like it turns the camera to make sure it's facing the same way that you were looking at the preview, like before you click, but then it's like right into the wall?
I do. That does happen for sure.
Dude, I just want to read. Okay.
It's,
I don't know if this sign helps me or not.
This is a very strange one for me.
Oops. Well, I can tell you right now, we're not in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea.
Yes, I would agree with that. But it's like,
you think that means? One thing I will say is that when you mouse over to the map, I don't like how the map minimizes.
I agree with that.
You think that means that?
I'm gonna go with my original guess, dude.
I'm gonna put it like right here, because I don't know. Like I mean, this is the first name that I thought of whenever I read this, and this. I don't know if we've ever actually been over here. I got 15 seconds left. Did you already make your guess?
I did, but take your time.
Okay. Well, I'll just let it ride. I'm not gonna get any closer. I got you by 800.
Dude, you were super close then.
Yeah, I thought I saw a sign that said it was like it looked like like Sicily or Sicilia or whatever, but it was spelled with a C at the start. I was like, that's the first name that popped up in my mind, so I went somewhere around the coast, but I wasn't exactly that close.
Well, it had to be on the coast for sure. Then
Yeah,
I was dying
I
because
I guess too close to the coast is the thing.
Well, you know, it worked out for you.
Oh yeah, it worked out. I ain't complaining. It's like limestone buildings.
Yeah, this looks like where I grew up.
I told you I played the Stone Shard prologue.
You did tell me that,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that game's actually excellent.
I agree. I think it's a good game.
It's definitely right up my alley, that's for sure. I'm looking forward to when it like actually, releases.
It's have you played outside of the prologue yet?
No, I didn't, and I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. I feel like I should, but after what you were saying and the fact that like I can't create my own character, that's a little bit of a bummer.
A lot of people are saying like wait on it, but I was like I kind of want to strike when the iron is hot. And I've been having a good time, but it is legitimately like very hard.
It's not as, but is it as like on rails as the prologue is?
It's like completely off rails.
Okay.
Which I think works against it to some extent for now.
I keep clicking forward and it keeps like very, very barely nudging me backwards. It's getting annoying. But I think that once that game's like more polished and complete, I think that's going to be an excellent game.
Oh yeah, I agree.
What do we have here?
I'm just combing the map.
You know what? I'm gonna argue that this is too large now. It takes up too much real estate.
You think the map is too big now?
Yeah.
I just wish, like, I don't know how you solve this problem, but I wish you could zoom in. I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
Like a picture-in-a-picture sort of thing?
Yeah, kind of. Like you could zoom in on a little part without having to zoom the whole thing in and lose where you were at. Because now I'm like, I got to get right up against the monitor here. Not even be on the screen for 75% of the video.
Dude, Geoguessr, please. Is this Chrome or is this Geoguessr that's screwing up?
Curse your dense road network. You got too many roads. I see the roads that are close, but not the one that it is.
I feel like I may not be in the right spot here. Oh, you saw this. Okay. I see what you're putting.
Yeah,
putting
but it's ticking me off, dude.
There's so many A's.
Yeah. I found one that's one off. And I'm like, well, is it even close? I will say, the UK, kudos to you. They do seem to be in ascending order. I appreciate that. I respect that.
I think I found it. Yep.
That's upsetting.
I have found it. The question is, where's this though? You got 16 seconds.
Yeah, I got 2 seconds. I'm glad I moved. That's what I'll say about it. I moved with 1 second left. I'm glad I did.
I feel like I probably should have moved back a little bit more. Like maybe on the road itself. I'll take it. I got you by like 180.
There's that little baby 847, shortest road in the whole freaking country.
Why in the world did I found A12 in Ipswich or whatever?
Yeah.
Ipswich. It wasn't even close to there. It was over freaking Lowestoft. Come on, England. That's all your fault right there.
This is where you make some points up.
That is a crystal clear reflection if I've ever seen one.
This is a forest you go to get murdered in.
Yeah, this is the same forest that we were playing that Friday the 13th game on.
Exactly. Camp Crystal Lake.
Yep.
Chill forest to get killed in by a Scandinavian writer to study to.
Where did Crystal Lake actually originate?
Yeah.
What part of the
Dude, I got
what part is it?
No idea.
Implied in the States? I'm not a huge horror fan, film fan. If you might surprise you.
Camp Crystal Lake, I have no idea.
Dude, it keeps taking me backwards. I'll click once.
Well, it's because you're in the southern hemisphere.
Ah, okay.
So if you want to move forward, you have to move back once. You have to press the back arrow.
If this is the southern hemisphere, I will be very, very surprised.
You willing to give me odds?
Yeah.
All right.
I give you 2 to 1. Says this is not
I
the
kind of
southern
need like
hemisphere.
200,000 to 1 on this one. I need better than 2 to 1.
What?
I think in the most literal mathematical sense, there is a non-zero chance that this is New Zealand. But apart from that, there's really no possible world that this could be the southern hemisphere.
I'm gonna level with you. I know it's not New Zealand.
I also know it's not New Zealand, but it could be New Zealand.
Just giving you a freebie on that.
It could also be the mountainous regions near the South Pole.
Yeah, I'm loving these black houses. It's pretty metal.
Is it metal to have a house that's painted black? This is a
That's
song
about
by
as
the
metal
Rolling
as-
Stones, who are not really metal in the whole scheme of things.
Yeah, but they're not talking about a black house, though.
What are they talking about when they say painted black?
They're talking about paint the night black.
Well, then nobody would be able to see it.
Exactly.
Doesn't even make
Then
any
you got
sense.
see then you got to think about it.
I don't get it. I don't really get that song. They see a red door and they want it to be.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I know it.
I'm not a huge fan of that song, to be honest.
I'll tell you, I'm not a huge fan of the Rolling Stones to begin with.
I'm right there with you.
I'll tell you straight up, they have a great album called Exile on Main Street. I think is a fantastic album. Most of their actual like radio single catalog, I could take it or leave it. I certainly would not pay $300-400 to see them in concert. I'll tell you that much.
I only what's the name of that one Rolling Stones song?
You can't always get what you want.
No. God, I'm drawing a blank here now. Oh, Give Me Shelter. Yeah, that's like the only song that I know that's like tolerable by them for me. But that also comes out of a place of ignorance. I haven't heard that much Rolling Stones. Dude, I feel like this is gonna get me in trouble.
Tricky guess, huh?
Oof, yeah. Well, I mean, I got you by 100 somehow, but we both had the same idea.
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit more northerly.
Yeah, although I did go to Sweden, but that's just because that was my temporary guess there. I'm at 18,172.
Okay, you're up by about essentially a flat 1,000.
That's anyone's ball game here. Auto Sleeper.
Auto Sleeper.
Sheep on Road. This is a dangerous guess here, Northernlion.
I don't think it is, honestly.
You don't think it is?
I don't think it is.
Because you think if we see sheep, I'm going to assume that this is somewhere in like Ireland, Scotland, around there.
I mean, I feel like the most obvious level is not a dangerous guess because it is an English-speaking nation that is clearly not North American.
Right.
Tends to narrow it down.
Oh, man, they're measuring everything in yards over here. Now we're
Maybe it is American then.
to the 20, the 10, the 5. Fumble.
Is it NFL Blitz?
No, it's just like
It
any
sounded
NFL.
precisely like the NFL Blitz announcer.
What the heck is it? Okay, have you seen this blue sign here?
That I do not know.
Instead of having like, you know, cities or like the name of like the resort or whatever at, we've got the name of the freaking chairlift. Like, that's not gonna help me here.
It would help you if you were like, hey, I need to find the Excalibur gondola.
Yeah. Oh. Maybe the sign's worth it. Let's see. Oh, no.
I'm
Just says
losing it.
reduce.
Like, the place is really called Lec 2090.
It's what?
The name of the ski resort here is Lect 2090.
Is it actually called Lec 2090?
That's what the sign looked like to me. I'm not offering any misinformation on that.
Dude, please, Geoguessr, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Man, I don't know. This one feels cursed.
I don't believe it should feel cursed.
I'm not going to see anything else anymore. I just got to go.
Did you guess already?
No, I've got 30 about 36 seconds left.
Okay.
Well, I go to my standard Scottish guess. And then we start looking around.
I'm going to be pretty close. I can tell you that.
I bet we're more closer like over here.
But I don't think I'm going to get you.
There's I got it. Just because of the name, I got to go for it.
I know where you're going, and
I got to go.
I would recommend it.
Oh.
It did happen to be pretty much right there.
Oh, that's the greatest thing ever. I was going, like, I always go to Dundee first just because of the song, and then I started looking around the mountains and I saw the Sea Bridge and just said screw it.
I personally really wish you went a little further north to Boner Bridge, but it's okay. It happens.
You mean Bridgend?
Bonar Bridge.
Bonar Bridge. Oh. What a fun round! What a fun.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a fun map.
Well, for now, Sinvicta takes another one. Congratulations, and of course, if you enjoy the episode, watch both perspectives. Click the like button if you enjoy it. It helps us a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. We'll be back on Wednesday with another one. See you soon.
See you later.